one wanted to go to my event. I don't know if it's because it's a bad time, not enough notice, or whether you really don't give a fuck about wealth, but I'm going to do my live anyway. So, yeah, I have been, like, totally kicked out of the matrix. And, so there's new ways to do money coming in, like, the way the matrix teaches you to do money is, well, a lot of it's like a lie. So you have to go into the matrix to make money. So I've been, like, studying money manifestation for, like, quite a number of years now, and, you know, if you know me, you know that I did that million in 90 days, and so that was a blessing and a curse, because for ages I couldn't do it again, and I'm like, what just happened there? And, you know, this is what I want to talk about, like, the missing piece. So, you know, if you've done anything about the energetics of money and wealth, you know, like, what it responds to, like, it's an energy, and it responds to, like, power, it responds to fun, it responds to worthiness, it responds to attention, but there's also another piece that often gets missed, like when people are doing their vision board or whatever, or their business strategy, and this is what I want to talk to you about on this video. I'm giving it to you fucking free, so be grateful. And hopefully my battery doesn't go flat on this walk. I can't see, it's really bright. Okay, so the missing piece is destiny. So, like, you come here with a destiny, and, you know, sometimes part of your destiny is to learn about scarcity before you become wealthy, or, you know, you might have to go through, like, certain life lessons before you can activate wealth. And so this is why some people may feel like they're beating their head against a wall when they're trying to manifest things and it's just not happening. Like, why can't I just, like, manifest this, or why can't I just manifest that? It's like you may have to go through a certain part of your destiny and your initiation and your blueprint before that wealth drops. And this is what I want to say to you about, you know, how 8 years ago, how I manifested that million and it was so easy. And what happened there was, like, my soul was ready for the next level, right? So I had passed all the initiations up until that level, and then I got called to go into the money coaching, basically to prepare myself for the abundance that was coming through. And I felt it coming through like a massive tidal wave before it came through. And then it dropped, and what all that money did was set me up for my next phase, because in my next phase, I just wasn't able to, like, work in the matrix as much, because I had, like, a lot of spiritual work to do and karmic pattern clearing to do and all this stuff. So basically it set me up with a house and an education and an income, not a huge income, so I could fulfill the next part of my destiny. But it took me so long to figure that out. I'm like, and people around me were telling me, you're a power manifester, like, you're a money manifester, you're meant to be a money coach, and all this stuff. And then I'm like, but I can't do this again, like, because I wasn't supposed to do it again. Like, it wasn't in my path to do it again yet. Like, I still had to, you know, life's like a video game. Like, I still had to go through different initiations and go into different situations and learn different lessons and, you know, all this stuff. And so in that time, because I needed to go inward and clear a lot of stuff from my ancestral bloodline and all that, then of course I'm meant to be at home, being quiet. And the universe knows if I had a ton of money, I'd be out doing stuff with it. I'd be, like, buying houses and building companies and all this, renovating and all this, and I wouldn't be doing the inner work if it dropped another level of abundance on me too early. And So this is what I want you to understand. Like, your wealth is tied to your destiny as well. Like, this is the missing piece. And it's not necessarily, if you get called to go into money coaching, like if you feel like magnetized to go into money coaching, that is a good sign that money's coming, because it wants to prepare you for it. But it's not, what I'm saying is, it's not always the right time for you to have huge amounts of money. It's not just a matter of clicking your fingers. It's more complicated than that. You will be given exactly what you need when you need it. All you need to do is relax and listen. What is my next step? What is my next step? What do I feel called to do? What do I need to clear out? What do I need to face that I'm avoiding? Like, just one step at a time. And eventually you'll get there. So you need to follow your destiny. And it is hard because you don't necessarily know like what your destiny is. You'll just get like one step at a time, and that's why you've got to like trust. But the new earth is all about like, making a living from joy, not from systems of power and control. And so tap into your joy, listen to what your next step is, and if it's not showing up for a reason. Like, it's either not the right time yet. It's not, a lot of wealthy people, they needed to learn poverty before they become wealthy, because I tell you what, like, when you don't have money, you really learn how to manage it, and you really learn how to value every cent. Like, and I've been at both extremes, like, because I grew up wealthy and I just like didn't care at all about it. And it's only when I went through hard times that I really learned to care about managing it. And that's a really great foundation for your next level of wealth. So, like, it's all happening the way it's meant to. And, like, you've got to trust the path, but don't forget you have a destiny. It's not just about, I want to be powerful, I want to, like, get this and I want to get that. Yes, you can, but if it is a very big struggle for you, then it's probably just not the right time. You've probably got to work through more, like, especially like if you're suffering from like a very big trial in your life, like a very, very big health issue or whatever, like that's a lesson that you need to work through as well. But I believe that everybody has it in their destiny, maybe not huge amounts, but to be comfortable. But it can sometimes be withheld. But like, if you know deep down that you're meant to be wealthy and it hasn't happened yet, then it's just not the right time yet for you, or you're really like not listening to what you need to do. Like, so anyway, hope that's helped.